5 seconds. In this conference, you are concerned with a much wider the problems of human survival and development, which mean the well-being of mankind and of which nuclear disarmament and peace form a vital part. I see this in the same light as we saw freedom that without peace in the world, without a feeling of security amongst all people, you, the young people, and the young people who will come after you, do not have a chance to develop your personalities as they should be developed, to be well adjusted and find fulfillment. You do not have a chance of contributing to changing mankind as it should be changed, or of mankind making the world the sort of a place which all of us and even those who have gone before us have dreamt of. Many countries are present here which have achieved freedom not too long ago, but we are all still at the foot of the mountain. All we have gained is the right to climb that mountain, but the climb is ours. Nobody else can lift our feet, nobody else can push us up. It is we who have to take deep breaths. We also have to make the effort to climb and struggle to reach the top. This can only be done in conditions of peace and harmony. In this effort for peace, and so far as the movement against war is concerned, India has a good record. We believe in peace as an ideal. We believe in peace as a practical necessity. During our freedom struggle, there were many groups, and three was also some violence and terrorism. And we do not denigrate the courage of those people, but the major movement for freedom was our non-violent struggle, which involved millions and millions of the masses of our men and women of all classes, of all ages, from every part of the country. That is what gave it the force. I am mentioning that struggle and the intense and extensive involvement of the common people because I believe that is what is needed today. You may pass resolutions here as we do in other international conferences. India has taken an important part in the disarmament conference, and we continue to do so. We believe in a total disarmament if that is possible, but especially in the ending of nuclear and chemical welfare and gas and all the other types of barbarous methods of killing people or destroying what is of vital necessary for their lives. India's position in this regard has been crystal clear from before independence and during our independence struggle, and more active and purposeful since we are a free nation. Our belief in peace and peaceful methods of resolving disputes is very strong, and we are not going to change our position, but we can do nothing except to attempt to change the minds and hearts of those who believe otherwise. As many of you may know, the Charter of the UNESCO states, wars begin in the minds of men. I should like to put it in another way. Peace begins in the minds of men if you feel strongly enough. If you can involve more and more of the people and make it truly a people's movement, peace can and will be attained. There are peace movements all over the world, but nobody is paying heed. The demonstrations get headlines in newspapers, but the next day they are forgotten and referred to indifferently and casually as if they were just and passing phase and only a few people were enthusiastic about them. If you feel strongly enough for peace, you have to work strongly for it. You have to work by winning over more and more people onto your side. I am sure that if such a tremendous and united voice were to rise up, the world would not be able to ignore it. No government could, since in most countries, government are dependent on the voices of the people. We are dependent on their votes. If those who vote for us express their opinion firmly and persistently on certain matters, we have to pay attention whether we like it or not. So, this is what young people should try and achieve through conference, through group meetings, and individually through hands across the world movement, stretching out and clasping hands of friendship. There are many systems of government and several are represented here. I may not like some of them,